After spending a small 2 hours playing this game, I've come to the conclusion this is how old games made me feel. Welcome to Deep Rock Galactic, and if you've been living under a rock like me, you won't know about this game. It's on Steam sitting about roughly 250,000 reviews at overwhelmingly positive. The game has a fan base and they clearly love this. I tried it a little bit last year and it never really set with me. I mean, I didn't even get through the tutorial, and after sitting down and actually playing it, it's amazing. There will be 3 chapters in this video, but first, the rundown of the game is dwarves, guns, bugs, and mining. There you go. It's done. Simple. Chapter 1 is the hub, the main area you sit in before going on missions, and it's the place where you spawn. This place has so many cool things to do in it. You have your shops for customization, your upgrade bench, even pickaxe customization. That's your normal things in a game like this. But the little nice thing is the bar for you and your buddies to get drunk at, and also being able to tip and being able to slap the little bobblehead thing shows bones of the old style games where there was mechanics that don't really serve a great purpose, but instead just is stuff you can do. You can throw your mug after drinking, and you can also play a Flappy Bird style mini game with their jetpack boots, and then you can play basketball by kicking a barrel into a hoop that's going back and forth. Really nice. It really adds to the game in deeper ways than you may think, and also look at that view. Look at that, it's nice and juicy. Now, on to chapter 2, the gameplay loop. Now, I've been talking about the hub a lot, but not really the actual game. You start off in a drop pod, and then you go down to a certain type of mission. There, for instance, is a normal mineral gathering one, an egg one, and my personal favorite, a pumping station. There's many more, but I haven't really played it enough yet. You basically get sent down with these objectives, and they let you go about it how you wish, and they don't really do any hand-holding, which me personally is my favorite part about this game. I found myself for the pumping missions just making tunnels and putting the pipelines in them. The game lets you decide how you want to go about each mission. For the most part, you have your buddy called the Mule, or Mining Utility Lift Engine for short. To talk more about the pumping missions, I like them because the pumps will break and you'll have to repair them. It just feels good to just build the pumps yourself and then you get to repair them yourself. Like, yeah, that's my pump right there, you know, that's your baby. In the game, you basically collect different crystals and you look around the map for things like health crystals, and nitro, so you can call down a resupply and get more ammo and get back to killing and mining, whatever you want to do. And also, loot bugs and stuff drop gold for you so you can get more money after the mission. Whenever your mission's done, you can hit the button on the mule and call for a drop pod to get out of there, or if you're doing the pump mission, you send out the rocket full of minerals and then they send one down for you automatically. You only have a few minutes to get there, so run quick. As I only have 2 hours in this game, I can't tell you whether or not the missions get super in depth or stay simple like this, but it would be naive of me to say they don't. This game has 4 classes: the Driller, Gunner, Scout, and Engineer. I personally love using the Driller. The Driller can dig things up in the map. He's got little drill arms, it's pretty sick. This game has such a good voxel system. Well, technically not voxels. Someone said on Reddit that it's not either, and it's some kind of different thing. I don't know, it's some coding wizard shit, but the mining is so smooth and so satisfying. I like the Driller because if you don't have a proper way to get up there, dude, just drill the staircase yourself. I mean, it's great. The game lets you do missions how you see fit and doesn't get in the way too often. It really takes me back to the days of Battlefield Bad Company 1. There's no doorway there? Well, you can make one yourself. I mean, it's just amazing. I like games that let you think creatively outside the box, and it just makes my brain feel all good. And the add-on to the atmosphere, you get shown on early that you're just a bunch of dwarves getting the next paycheck and trying to survive like everyone else. Even in the tutorial, the guy acts like you won't survive, and then he is surprised that you have lived and tries to play it off like, I'm sorry, buddy. I was just testing you. Honestly, the world is really depressing underneath the surface. No pun intended. Real quick to stop you guys, if you like the video and you like what you're seeing, leave a like, subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I'm a small YouTuber just trying to make it out here in this inner space, whatever. Thank you. Alright, now let's get back to the video. And then here's chapter 3, the animations and overall game feel. Possibly the shortest of the chapters is about animations and overall game feel. All the animations are super clean and I personally love them. Flippy Flip makes my brain go happy, and I know it does yours too, so you know, don't act like it doesn't. Okay, we're all basically the same. All the guns and the equipment feel very good, and I didn't expect it because this game kind of looks like Stalker X or Unturned or, you know, games like that. It's really easy for games like that to not really feel all that great. The gameplay is super smooth and responsive, and that's a huge thing for me in games, is that I don't get how you have a really nice looking game, but it functions so terribly compared to other games I've played. I'm looking at you, Ark Survival Ascended. How do you play worse than your predecessor? It doesn't make any sense. Games as a recent don't really play right. It feels off. I can't explain it, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Combining a super fun hub, a super fun gameplay, and you have yourself a perfectly good old style game. And not to mention, they've done a lot of free updates, and the only paid things being is cosmetics, which is perfectly fine with me. I love what they're doing with it, and I can't wait to play more. And this has been my probably too soon to tell review of Deep Rock Galactic. Remember people, rock and stone. Anyway, have a good day, stay safe, and enjoy gaming.